Morning, everyone. It is Sunday, February 15th. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. I'll scoot a little closer so you could hear me. Uh, I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. Um, I was just kind of resting. I did a little bit of stuff in the garage, made one thing, or finished one thing. And I'm going to get ready to go to Lowe's right now to do something else. Work on the dresser. Henry and Hawkeye are content. My daughter sent me a email or a text yesterday from Henry saying, "Roses are red, trees are tall. How about you throw me my ball?" You know, and that was kind of cute. Then later on she sent me one with Hawkeye. I can't remember what it was. And that's something that we could talk about today is memories. You know, as I started doing this, I wanted to do this for like a history lesson for the kids because I found out yesterday I was watching Bill Maher on HBO or whatever it was, and there was a social, what do they call it? Was social media psychologist who said that kids spend 7 hours a day on social media. Are you kidding me? Come on, go outside, take a breath of fresh air, get dirty, go slide, run the bases. You know, if that's the case, Houston, we have a problem. That's going to be a problem later on. 7 hours a day. There's only 24 hours in the day, and an average teenager probably sleeps 10 hours, so that's 17 hours, and then you got 7 hours left, so you got an hour each day, for 3 meals, so that's 3 hours. Now you got 4 hours left. That 1 hour is taking a bath. If you're a girl, then it's probably 3 hours to get all your makeup and dress and all that stuff on. So that leaves you 1 hour a day. What are you going to do with 1 hour a day? Come on, man. In the what do you call it? There was a guy on SportsCenter. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, wake up, people. Put your phones down. You go to a restaurant, leave the phone in the car. If somebody needs you, if it's going to be an emergency, you're not going to get there any faster, especially if you ordered your food, so, maybe I'm a little hostile. You think so? Maybe. But I'm still I have like a little sore throat. But getting back to the social media and the memories, and me doing this is going to be a memory for my grandkids. Go talk to your grandparents. Go talk to your parents. Your parents should be your best friend. Especially for a girl. I'm talking directly to my granddaughters. Talk to your parents. Your mom, your stepmom, your aunt, your grandma. They should be your best friends that you could confide in. You need to have somebody, and put the phone down. We don't need to be on social media for 7 hours a day. That's ridiculous. And I know you get sucked in because I've been sucked in too. Just sitting at the watching the news and looking at TikTok or YouTube. YouTube's a great tool. I mean, and I have nothing against AI, but be careful. We still need to be social. Not through the media. Social with each other. There is a thing about touch. Just a simple handshake or a hug. That can go a long way. When you do this, you're missing the touch. We need to have the touch. Hawkeye, come here. Hawkeye knows about touch. Hawkeye loves to be touched. Hawkeye, do you like to be touched? Come here. Yeah, look at that. See that? Yeah. He'll sit here until I pulled my hand back. I put that bucket down there. It was somewhere else. I brought it up for Emma to do something. I forgot what it was. But, Hawkeye, I'm still petting him. Hawkeye's a lover. And Henry's just kind of, oh, here he comes. Watch, Henry heard his name. Now he wants to get in the act. Come here, buddy. Oh, he thinks there's water in the bucket. Henry loves to drink water out of the bucket. See, this is being social, people. You can't pet the dogs through your social media. Dogs can't read. They don't have a phone. We're humans. Look. Well, Henry, I got Henry. You're a good boy. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Say hi, Henry. But anyway, that's enough out of me. If I got any family members in Vegas, good luck. I'm hoping you're doing well. Win a lot of money so you can take me out to breakfast. I'm free all week. I'm free until March 16th. I got another month, and I am getting stronger each day. And maybe my eyes are going, because I always like to see a little hair or something. So that's why I fidget a lot. If I do fidget a lot, you give me an answer, So, God bless everybody. Keep the faith. Go to a meeting. Be helpful to somebody. Go to church. Say hello to somebody that you don't know. Maybe you could put a smile on their face and make their day. Because one of the things when I went into the 12-step program, and the first meeting I ever went to was an NA meeting. It was at Las Encinas Hospital in Pasadena. And when they asked if there was anybody here for the very first time, they asked to be, that you identify. So I raised my hand, and I went up and they gave me a welcome chip. And when I walked back to my chair, 6 other people came up to me and congratulated me, shook my hand, gave me a hug, and welcomed me. And I didn't understand why the people cared, and they do care, and they might care on social media too, and I'm gonna guess that they probably do, because if you got 1 million followers, like this Kate Garn, maybe I shouldn't say her last name, Kate, this girl on TikTok, she videotaped every day of her sobriety, and now she has like 19 months or something, With God's grace, on September 27th of this year, I'll have 35 years, and I'm proud of that, so it's half my life. And the other half of my life, there's probably 10% I don't remember because of what I did. But anyway, that's enough out of me. God bless everybody. Do something for somebody else for fun or for free because you want to, with no expectation in return. Peace out. Love you guys.